Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream.
What's up, y'all? Season 2, Episode 2, Vezino Podcast. Just us this week, Jayvsn, Vezino.
What's good, world? We down here in Baton Rouge for the Boosie bash. My guy Jay came out here and met me. But before we party, before we do everything, we got a good session for y'all, man. Jay, you lead us, and we'll answer all these questions.
Weekly news. Usually got weekly news. Nothing really going on, man, right now.
Nah, slow week, man. Slow week. You know, every time something pop up, though, we'll talk about it.
We do have March Madness here. March Madness is kicking off. That's women's basketball and men's basketball. So y'all tap into Vezino Locks.
Let's go, man. Talk to me. What's the new subject?
Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of topics to talk about today. We always got topics. Try to get to them. First one, though, something you brought up a couple weeks ago about getting burnt.
Right.
You know, how a lot of times you've gotten burnt in the past when you expected treatment from other people.
Right. I mean that when I brought that up, it came from my experience, and it also came from somebody asking me, like, Vez, where am I going wrong? Like, I try to treat people as if I would treat them, and I tell people all the time that that's a key to getting burnt. When you do something or any type of business with somebody, or have these high expectations for somebody, because you know how you would do if it was, you know, the other way around. That's the easiest way to get burned, because it's just like everybody's not genuinely, you know, a good person. People have a lot of flaws. People have a lot of downfalls that they try to do to others, man. And I mean, it's an evil world, you know. And I'm not trying to tell everybody not to trust nobody. I hate when people say I don't trust nobody. You have to trust somebody, you know. I'm gonna give an example, man. Like me and Jay relationship. A lot of people like, dang, man, you instantly just trusted him. But it was like a sixth sense that I had that made me feel like, hey, man, this guy is a great guy. This guy has my best interest at heart, and I also has it. And that's how it's been since we met. You know, it hasn't been any flaws. It hasn't been any, he tried to get me or get me. But that was just you know, I went out on a limb on that. But now I've also been burnt 10,000 times with people. I'm like, oh, no, he wouldn't do that to me. You know, he know how I rock with him. But people burn you. They let you down all the time. And I remember Muhammad Ali had made this statement years ago, man, that stuck with me. He said, Vez, it's not that I don't like the other race, but he said it's just like 10,000 rattlesnakes coming at you, and you gotta pick which one is not gonna bite you. He said it's hard, you know, so I just block out all of them. But you know, by me getting burnt, people be like, bro, I guarantee you don't trust anybody no more. That's not the case. You know, I've been burnt. I've had some things happen in my life, but at the end of the day, I know that there's still genuine people like you out there. So, you know, you just kind of try to distinguish between fake and real, which is hard. But we just have to keep doing it. But you know, stop having too many high expectations for just random people.
Right. Well, the example though, it's a good one and a bad one. I think what I would want to know is like, hey, give an example of when you're trying to help somebody. Mm-hmm. When you're trying to help somebody, is that how you typically get burnt, when you're trying to help someone, or is it like, hey, you're doing a partnership? Like, what type of situations?
Like they say, the root of all evil is money. So when you're dealing with money, I know how I am with money. Like, if I tell you something, that's what I'm gonna do. Even if I owe a person, I want to pay them. So, you know, when you give other people your money, or when you do a business deal with other people and they burn you, or they don't hold their side of the deal, you feel played, you know. But that's why I say you can't expect you from everybody. You know, you have to. But it's such a thin line though, because you know, I have opened up, you know what I'm saying, my arms and had my mind open to a decision, and it worked out, like with me and you. But I have 10,000 times got burnt, you know. So it's a thin line.
Does that make you lose faith and not give people chances?
Man, I'm gonna say this, and I never really wanted to speak on this, but everybody of my race, my color, that I've dealt with in business have burnt me. So now when I do, you know, like I just started with the real estate. Now when I do other business ventures, I try to kind of ease off to the other race, and people be like, "That's not right." It's like you got to a certain level and you won't mess with your own people, but that's not it. It's just these people are the ones who burnt me. These are the ones who constantly burnt me and constantly did things that I lost faith, you know.
Oh, good. Sure.
I'm good. Keep going.
I mean, there's so many times where you've told me that you got burnt by people, and it would. I feel like with me, it would make me lose faith in people. It would make me not want to even give people chances and stuff. You know, girls too. I mean, getting burnt by girls too.
With girls, with relationships, oh man. But you know, and you know, I always keep it real on this show. I can't expect me in a relationship. If I expect that, then you know, the old me. You know, I'm getting better now. I'm maturing, but the old me, I would never want a girl to resemble some of the characteristics that I did. You know, but they still let me down. It was still expectations that wasn't met. You know, but maybe my expectation was too high, especially knowing what I was doing.
Can you talk about that? What's some expectations you have of somebody that wants some of your time?
I mean, my expectations from a girl is 100% loyalty. But then, you know, as you meet girls that's older, you meet girls that's more on game. They be like, what am I being loyal to? Like I'm constantly being loyal to this guy that's he's constantly doing his thing, you know, and but I'm you know, and a lot of girls call that naive. Like why would I be naive to this guy knowing that he's not faithful to me, you know? So I can see that, you know, I can see both ways, man. But as I mature, I couldn't see that years ago because I'm like, hey, your job is to be 100% faithful to me, no matter what I'm doing, you know, because you as a woman, that's what you should do. But you know, as I get older, I could kind of see it, you know, like where they coming from.
Another topic we want to talk about, it's close to this, is I mean, we're talking kind of about, you know, what situations you're willing to accept right now, right? A man, woman. Right now, girls, you know, they don't accept bums. They don't accept bum guys. Guys that don't have anything going on, emotion, focus, whatever. Why though that should guys accept bum girls? You know, girls that aren't focused, let's just say.
Well, I'm gonna speak for the guys. Me as a young guy, I always felt like I wanted a project. When I say a project, I wanted something and turn her into something. It didn't matter her status or what she had. It didn't matter if she was stable because I was. But as I get older, I'm being honest, man. Like if you don't have anything going on in your life, you know, I'm gonna be like the women now. Because women are not going to talk to you if they're above you. They're not. And we call them gold diggers and we call them all of this and this and that. That's fine. They're still not stopping. So I want to get with the program. If you don't have anything going in your life, you don't have any emotion as they call it, then hey, I'm sorry, I don't care how fine you are, how pretty you are. I'm pretty much going to stay away from that. You know, and I know a lot of girls be like, oh, you think you all that. It's not that. It's just I know you wouldn't talk to 90% of the women that's in my inbox and trying to talk to me is because of what I have. You know, so I want to be a little more bougie. I want to just be like, hey man, okay, I see how you look. I see all your pictures you post half naked. I see that. What do you have going on in your life? Please show me that. Okay, that's your career. Okay, I'm good. You don't make enough. I want to be just like the new generation of women.
How do you feel about that? I don't really like girls that post themselves half naked on Instagram. Hey, don't get me wrong. Hey, y'all free, do whatever you want. It's just when I'm looking at your profile, peeping, I'm looking at that, and I don't know. It's just not something that my girl would do. Clearly, you're not my girl, so I you can do whatever you want, but again,
that's what you got to stick to.
Right. I mean, that's just what I know that how you gonna be if you're on your own,
I mean, they put themselves out. If you take your picture, your body is amazing, so you want to show it off, and you put it up out to the world, showing it off. That's what you think that's going to catch the guy, and it is. Right. But it also, when guys get to a certain level and get mature, they know like what they're dealing with. You gotta know what to expect from this female. The way that she thinks that she's going to reach her goal is showing her body off. So you got to know that that's basically marketing. She's selling her body. There's no other thin line between. You are marketing your body when you post yourself half naked. And you want the likes, you want the comments, you want the guys to get in your inbox, you want them to try to fly you out, you want all of this. That's what you're seeking. So I mean, we give it to you, and don't be upset though when we come at you with just strictly, hey, what you trying to do tonight? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you shown me that you are. You're selling your body. So I spend some money and I hopefully I get your body.
Real stuff. Vezino Podcast, episode 2. Any shout outs for this episode?
I don't have any shout outs. All I want people to do, man, is continue to grow. Continue to stay disciplined. And just stay locked in with yourself. It's hard out here. Don't ever think it's easy by the stuff you see certain people doing. It's hard, so we have to remain focused and also remain humble. Even when you got it and when you are doing well, remain humble. Know how to accept what you have and know how to live with it. Because a lot of people are not blessed with certain things because God don't give it to them because you don't know how to live with it. And I wanted to say this too. We'll talk about it later, Riv, on the documentary. But I wanted to say that comment when I was in 2016. I don't know how old I was, but in 2016, I had so much cash. You know what I'm saying? Money was coming to me. I was hustling. I was doing so much and making a lot of money. But it messed with my mind. It had me thinking that I was more than what I was. Because you take a guy that come from where I came from. You take a guy that, at the time maybe had $40,000-$50,000, and all of a sudden in a 6-month span got $500,000-$600,000. My mind was messed up. I thought that I was, this mob boss, and it got to me. I got myself in a lot of trouble. I got myself in a lot of, incidents that's going to live with me throughout my life, and I lost a lot from that. I lost a lot of my earnings from that because of my mindset. So when I talk to the youth, I tell them, if you do ever come across a blessing or come across, some type of hustle that you have that accumulate a lot of money, remain humble with it. Don't let it get to your mind and your thoughts and your decision making, because I did, and I could tell you my faults, I could tell you my downfall from that, but I'm much better now. I'm smarter now. I'm older. I move a lot smoother. So that's my advice for people today. Like, just always remain humble, no matter where you at in life, because it can be taken away with any crazy decision, which happened to me. But just fortunately, I was able to bounce back. But y'all will hear the full story on our documentary coming out real soon. As soon as River finish, you know. But it's coming.
Vez, you said to lock in. You said stay focused. How do we do that? How does somebody without a plan, without even knowing how to make money, manage money? Because we talk about making money all the time, but we don't talk enough about managing money. That's where you go broke. But I mean, why do most people go broke now?
Most people go broke for not staying in their lane. You know, a lot of they in my inbox every day about that. Like, Vez, what should I do? Like, to get money. What should I do to keep money? I think you should find out what you're good at. You know, and for the parents that's watching and the older people, I'm not advising anybody to do anything illegal. But what I'm saying is, if you good at hustling, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Try your best not to get in trouble with it, but also save your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these kids, I know people that hustle way harder than me. I know people hands-on that hustle way harder than me their whole life, but doesn't have anything to show for it because they didn't treat it like I treated mine. When I got money, I always felt like, what if something bad happened? You know, and it wasn't a negative mindset, it was realistic. I know what I was doing was, I was taking risks. So by me taking these risks, I always try to put a lot back. And as I kept putting stuff back, you know, I kept accumulating a lot of money. And before you know it, I was on another level. You can't hustle as, oh, this gonna last forever. And that's what a lot of these kids doing. I'm not saying just selling drugs. Whatever hustle you have, you may, whatever you're doing. You know, I know scammers, I know hustlers, I know gamblers, whatever you're doing, don't never treat it as this is, you know, gonna last. Because that's not true. You know, it's an ending to everything. Everything has an expiration date. So treat it as such, and I think that would, you know, that will get you to where you want to be.
Managing your money, making money. What other things should a guy know? He's starting out.
What you mean by that? When you say, what he should know starting out?
I was thinking about the other day, like, you know, hey, I'm just getting started. I'm making money on my own. I'm out the house. What do I need to know? Like, I'm on the street. Maybe I got a corporate hustle too.
You know, when I be getting these inboxes and you be highlighting them and say, Vez, go read this. When people ask me questions like, Vez, I got $5,000, man. I'm 19 years old. What should I do? I don't never want to be mean and be like, you need to make some more money. You know, but that's really my advice. If you got $5,000, you're 19, make some more. You know, because $5,000 you can lose it that day. And but I always try to just tell them, man, stick to whatever you was doing to make that $5. You know, and it's not me on, oh, Vez, you just saying that because you got a lot of money. No, I'm saying it because I've been there before. You know, and I know how it feels. When I got my first $10,000, oh man, I thought, yeah, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? But it was levels to it. You know, and you got to be exposed to them different levels to even try to reach them levels. See, if you in your hood, you know, if I kept my mindset in Bassfield and say, okay, the type of money I got, I'm retired. But me being exposed to all these different, you know what I'm saying, environments, I've been to Cali, I've been all of these places, I know that I'm far behind. So that keeps me hungry, that keeps me, you know what I'm saying, motivated to grow more, you know, because I know I'm not where I should be at my age. So people gotta start thinking outside their circle, outside their hood.
You said that a couple times, going outside of your, you know, where you grew up, so that you can see the world and so you can know that, you know, what's possible. Just advice. Hope y'all take it. Yeah. Vintage Vision, appreciate you sponsoring the episode 2, Vezino Podcast. Vezino?
Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's keep going. Like Jay said earlier, it's March Madness. We're gonna continue to try to make money. Documentary coming soon. I'm tired of telling these people this. It's not me. River, get in the camera, man. This is who it is. Get in the camera, River. River is over this documentary, man. So y'all stop Vez, win. This is the guy. This is who's responsible. And we gotta finish this.
It's coming.
interview. But it's coming soon.
We're trying to add more stuff, you know, because we want to make sure that we cover the whole story and really tell y'all the things that you want to hear. Because, you know, everybody wonders how you got to where you're at and like the details of it, you know. Each stage you took, everything you did.
And what I'm gonna do at this documentary, I'm gonna give y'all some footage. Well, Jay didn't know that they were shooting, the camera was on. But I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some talks and some stuff that I'm gonna be said that I've never said. You know, so it'll be like some uncut footage. And I'm gonna let Real. That's my guy. So I'm gonna only say that in front of him. Everybody, I'm not avoiding y'all podcast, and everybody invite me to get on. I'm not avoiding y'all. Let me get through with River. Let me get through with this documentary, and I'm gonna come get on all y'all sets and whatever y'all need me to do, answer y'all questions. But I'm gonna stick with him right now and finish this documentary. So when it's released, that's when people really know my real story. They'll know what I went through. They'll know just all my in and outs, my ups, my downs. I'm not gonna leave anything out. River do a great job of capturing everything. Jay helping me, you know, reminding me of certain pointers to put in there. So we good. So it's coming soon. It'll be less than 2 months.
Say 3.
90 days.
Just to be safe.
90 days, y'all. I see y'all soon. We're at the Boosie Bash. We down here. Let's go, man. Let's go enjoy. What you got to say, Jay? Jay got something to say.
No, that's it. Hey, episode 2. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.